Hey guys, it's Ben Wone here from Recharge Business, bringing you another video on our series on how to grow your business. We've got another professional here, Katrina from Zenture, talking about lending and insurance, something that, when guys want to scale up their business, you need to know how to lend, and also we need to make sure we're covered with our insurance. So Katrina, I know we were talking earlier about the different things that that guys need to know, but before we do, tell us a bit about yourself and your business. And before we start, you need to make sure you can understand the Scottish accent. It's a bit thick, but the information is really important, so I think it'll still be good.
Thanks, Ben. So yeah, I'm Katrina McCallum. I have Zenture here based at the Bowen Centre in Cairns. I am a finance broker and also an insurance advisor. So it's really good being able to help people scale their business but also protect themselves, their family and their business. So today I just sort of wanted to give you a general overview of the difference between lending between someone like yourself who's self-employed and someone who just has a pay slip. So when you have a pay slip and you're employed by someone, you rock up at the bank, you say, here's my last 2 pay slips, and that's what they base your lending on. Completely different when you're self-employed. They need to see that you have a bit of a financial history, so they're looking for tax returns, etc. When that's a little bit tricky is if you've just come into business in the last 2 years. So if you've had an ABN less than 2 years, we do have specialist lenders that are understanding of the fact that you still sometimes need to have finance before you've had a business for 2 years. Whether it's home lending, you want to buy a house, or whether it's business lending that you're upscaling your business. The low doc loan comes in really helpful in that situation, in that you don't need the pay slips. There's 5 different ways that you can be assessed for that type of lending, and generally there is a tailored solution for you. That's the benefit of a broker. If you just rock up at your bank, it is quite difficult because every bank has different lending criteria. I've got 33 different lenders, so there tends to be a good solution for whatever someone's situation is.
If they've been in business less than 2 years, there are ways to get lending. And what's that called again? A low doc loan. Cool. Also, so what else have we got? So we've got low doc loans for ways for guys to get lending when they're 2 years or under. What other things are you telling your tradies?
Well, the top tip is that, as well as scaling your business and making sure that you're driving it forward, to also have a bit of a safety net in place that if something goes wrong. Most of you have probably heard of work cover. So work cover protects people while they're at work. If you have a look at your policy, if you've got employees, it actually only covers your employees. So you've got to be really careful actually what's covered within that work cover policy. There is such a thing that you can get through work cover called accident only insurance cover. Again, you've got to be very careful with that, in that it only covers you while you're at work. What's a much better situation is to have an income protection policy that's 24/7, and it protects you when you're at work, when you're fishing, when you're
skiing,
out driving at the weekend, all that sort of stuff. Because if you look at statistics, that tends to be when people get injured. And then as well, you're covered for illness. So if you get bitten by a dodgy mosquito that gives you dengue, then something like that that's going to put you in bed for 2 months, then you're still going to have an income coming in. Especially important if you've got monthly commitments that you have to make, regardless of whether you're working or not.
Cool.
So,
that's awesome. So the top tip I suppose we'll get out of that is that work cover is really only for your employees, and it's only while they're at work. And so your top tip would be to have a look at other insurance, get income insurance.
And so for your employees as well, letting them know that you do have work cover in place for them, but they may be better looking at having an income protection policy for themselves.
Absolutely.
Because it's all about protecting yourself, protecting your employees. And someone like yourself as well, Ben, you've got a family, so you would be looking for a more sort of comprehensive policy, so that if something does happen to you, you pass away, you have an accident that disables you, you've got different types of insurance for those different scenarios.
Can you tell us a bit about the what does generally super, like a lot of guys say to me, I've got life insurance in my super. What does tell us a bit about the difference between your standard super insurance, because you've got death and disability as well. What are some things you've heard about that?
So that's a really common thing that I talk to people about every day. So cover that's within super is a very basic level of cover in that superannuation law means that you have to meet very strict definitions to get a payout for total permanent disability. So having a policy that's can actually still be paid by super, but you set it up with a super link arrangement, so that it actually covers your own occupation. So say you're a Sparky. If you I don't know, you lose an arm. You can't be an electrician anymore, but they're not going to give you your TPD payout under super, because at the end of the day you can still work. So it's that definition between are you disabled to not be able to do any job?
I'd like to see a Sparky try to pull cable in and cut it and fit off a board with only one arm, but I know what you're saying, so you cannot rely on your super. Is that what you're saying? Like the super insurance is really...
It's definitely worth reviewing, is what I'm saying.
Cool.
I offer a free advice service, so you don't pay me any fees at all. I'm more than happy to sit down with people, talk about what they have and help them get a better solution.
Awesome. So how can people find you? Like how do traders out there find you?
Zenture.com.au or Facebook or LinkedIn. So if you search for Zenture Your Future on Facebook and linkedin.com.au/Katrina McCallum, you'll find me there.
Awesome. We'll put the link to your to all your details in the comments under the video. So that's it, boys. Some tips there about lending. If you've been in business under 2 years, there are places you can go to find lending, and also insurance. If you're just relying on your super insurance, it might pay to talk to someone like Katrina and talk about upgrading or changing. It could be for the same price or even less, and actually give you so much more cover. So you're not only covered at work, but you're covered on the weekends for all the fun stuff we like to do while we're not at work. So guys, I think that's so important. Stay tuned, more videos coming from different professionals. We've got different stuff about legals, how to get your terms right so you're getting paid for the gear, or at least covered as best you can. We've got Tradie Pad tomorrow talking about technology in the trades. My name's Ben Wayne from Recharge Business. I cannot wait to speak to you. I'll see you on the next one.